Hey kids, this is James, the non-professional, back with another episode of Draw, and today we're going to do Winnie the Pooh. Now, I got to be honest, I had to go back and take a refresher course on what this character was about because honestly, it's been a long time. I was a little kid when I first saw Winnie the Pooh, and it wasn't in video form; it was a book. There was this one episode where he gets stuck in his, the rabbit's tree trunk hole because he was trying to get honey. He'd eaten so much honey that he got fat and he got stuck in there. And that's the only thing I really remember. And then recently, me and my wife got Christopher Robin, the movie, with Ewan McGregor, and we watched that. And honestly, that movie was done really well. I mean, you could see the sort of nostalgia from the book to the movie. And the scenes that they had, where they're sitting on the tree trunk and stuff like that. It was really good. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's a really good watch. So, Winnie the Pooh is fairly simple to draw. He is comprised of simple shapes, and you're not having to worry about drawing individual digits like on his toes or his fingers, because he's a big old teddy bear is what he is. So his hands are just going to be these curves, and his legs and his arms and his belly, they're just going to be circular shapes or oval shapes. So break out some stencils and let's draw some perfect circles and perfect ovals. And what I have him here is carrying a honey pot because, again, that's very little of what I know of him is that he loved honey. So he's got this honey pot and he's running away from a bunch of bees that are trying to take his honey. So, and his eyes are very simple. They're just two dots. Eyebrows, just lines. And what may be a bit of a challenge is the head. It's not comprised of your typical shapes. Like the eyebrow, if you see there, it actually curves in and then curves down. And of course his snout itself it basically cuts that big oval in half. And his mouth is fairly simple. It's a half circle. Alright, so we just sort of blew through the roughs and the lines, and we're in the inks now. So let's make some hard lines and sweeping lines. As I said in the past, try if you can to not go really slow to make good lines, but rather sweeping, gliding lines. Just let that pen sort of glide across the page. If you can do that. I get it that you don't get to try it over and over and over again as you would if you were on a tablet, but I guarantee you produce better lines when you glide across a page as opposed to slowly drawing these things. And let's say you do mess up and you file through several sheets of paper trying to get this right. I assure you that if you keep practicing those lines, you'll eventually learn how to get them. So we're in colors now, and if you notice that the inks aren't done in solid black, everywhere that you see Winnie the Pooh's, fur, it's done in that dark brown, and then, of course, the color is sort of gold that it's filled in with. And if you ever see the book or the cartoon, there's very little shadow or highlights on this character. It's just typically flat colors. So it's an easier color here. You're just putting in flat colors. You're not having to worry about, drawing darker shades of a particular color in the areas where it's shadows. You're just drawing flat colors. I did do a little highlighting for the honey there because I wanted to make the distinction between the honey and his fur, because his fur is essentially the same color as that honey. It's gold. But you can see the difference in the gold there when I actually put the highlights in there. And I also put a darker black for the bottom of the pot there. So there's the highlights there. And we're gonna, he spells honey because I guess he's a bear. I don't know. He doesn't spell it H-O-N-E-Y as it's supposed to. He spells it H-U-N-N-Y. And that's what you see there on that pot. Okay, kids, always remember your P's: persistence, patience, perseverance. That's how you grow. Hey guys, if you like my content, please like or comment below. And if you want regular updates, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.